guys, I'm Rachel Simmons, and that's Amanda Rose.
And welcome back to another installment of 1515 Now.
Today we start off with Jackie and this week's forecast.
And then we'll see Rachel here and Molly with some college announcements, followed by Jake in sports.
We'll see you soon.
Hello, it's Jackie Leibowitz ready to give you the weather for this week. Monday it's going to be rainy with a low of 69 and a high of 84. Tuesday, partly cloudy with a low of 69 and a high of 84. Wednesday, it's going to be partly cloudy with a low of 69 and a high of 84. Thursday is going to be sunny with a low of 62 and a high of 78. And Friday is going to be partly cloudy with a low of 63 and a high of 78. This has been Jackie Leibowitz with the weather for this week.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the college announcement segment. I'm Molly Gu and this is Rachel Simmons.
Today's college announcement segment will cover the college visit checklist.
Every time you visit a college, make sure you fill out one of these forms. They can be found in Miss Bakeoff's office.
Juniors, when you're looking at so many colleges, it's really easy to get them confused.
Like maybe you forgot which college has the dorms you really like.
Or maybe you forgot which colleges offered the best majors for you.
Or if the college even offers your major.
Let's look at the college checklist now.
First, fill out general information about the college at the top. This includes the college's name, location, and more.
Then, write the admission officer's contact information below, with his or her email and phone number.
While you are on campus grounds, fill out the next two sections. This includes the to-do checklist and the Ask a Student area.
You can fill out all these things on the checklist while you're on tour. It's as easy and simple as checking off the box that applies to each thing. For instance, if you talked with the teachers at the school, I would check out talk to professors. And if Molly reads the school's bulletin boards, then she would just check off read bulletin boards.
Also, ask a student what his or her opinions are on the school, with questions like, what do you do like or dislike about this college, and what's a typical day like?
Lastly, don't forget to write what your favorite and least favorite parts of the school was too.
Right, and do this at every school. Make sure to keep all your checklists when you are done with them so you can compare the schools you have looked at when you are trying to choose a college.
Well, that's all for college preparation today. Good luck and thanks for watching.
Hey guys, and welcome to your sports update. There's been a lot going on lately with the spring sports coming near their end and district playoffs already underway. First off, this week's district matchups of the week, boys and girls tennis.
In the boys district tournament, number 1 seed Eric Fitzrandolph automatically advanced to states after defeating Berkeley Prep 6-2, 6-1 in the finals. Number 5 seed Rahul Bopna also made it to the district finals, but had a tough match against Tampa Prep. As a team, they finished in 3rd place overall, which would mean they would not be able to advance to the regional tournament. For the girls, number 1 seed Jackie Fitzrandolph also automatically qualified for states after defeating Tampa Prep 2-6, 6-2, 7-5. Jackie's sister Lauren also won her district finals as the number 2 seed, along with Sarah Yaffe, the number 3 seed, Casey Brynjolfsson, number 5 seed. In doubles, the Fitzrandolph sisters defeated Tampa Prep 6-1, 6-3 to automatically qualify as a doubles team. Sarah Yaffe and Valentina Saracino also won in their double finals, which means the girls would finish district's first place overall. All of the district champions also won their respective seeding in regionals. However, only Casey Brynjolfsson and the Fitzrandolph doubles team made it past the first day of states.
Good job to everybody. In track district news, the girls team finished in 4th place and the boys team finished in 5th place. Overall, Elias Early, Lauren Meany, Jack Peranti, Stephen Yaffe, Adam Morris, Kaylees Harris, Dana Bowes, Molly Johnson, Umu Ture, Sammy Muto, Marvin Beekman, and Tanner Armstrong all move on to regionals. At regionals, 7th grader Kaylees Harris ran the 400 meters fast enough to advance to states on April 24th. Congratulations to Kaylees. In softball, the girls finished regular season district play undefeated and won their first 2 playoff games in school history, defeating Tampa Prep and Sefner Christian in the district tournament to advance on to the regionals. Finally, the baseball team defeated Keswick Christian and Tampa Catholic 11-3 and 5-3 respectively. They also defeated Bayshore Christian on senior night last Friday. In case you guys missed it, the game was streamed live on playonsports.com to watch at your own leisure, announced by yours truly. Their district tournament starts in the next upcoming weeks. Congratulations to all the teams, players, and coaches who have made it through districts. Next step, regionals, and possibly even farther for some. I'm Jake McAllister with your sports update. Thank you guys for watching.
Ooh, sounds like we're gonna have some nice weather this week.
Yeah, it feels great outside.
And I thought that the college tips were really helpful too. I never really thought about keeping a record of all the colleges you visit.
Yeah, checklists are always helpful. It's always good to keep a checklist, especially when you're traveling and don't want to lose something. That's always a bit of an issue when it comes to me traveling.
Okay, up next is pop culture with a segment about my favorite.
My Little Pony.
No, The Walking Dead. Wait a second, My Little Pony? Really?
And Matthew gives us another lesson on an important day in history next. Until then.
Let us set our scene. It's a lovely Saturday morning. You wake up to hear the birds chirping outside. Today, you decide to go into the city. You see the buses rolling past and hear the honking of annoyed drivers as you walk on by. You meet your friends up at a cafe to enjoy some idle banter. You decide to take a sip of coffee when suddenly... Zombies. We can't get enough of them. Recently, zombies have dominated our pop culture. Through movies such as Shaun of the Dead, or more recently, Paranorman, video games like the Left 4 Dead series, and the shining gem of the craze, The Walking Dead TV show. To be more precise, The Walking Dead is an American horror drama television series set in a post-apocalyptic world dominated by flesh-eating walkers. The show itself is based on a comic book series of the same name by Robert Kirkman, Tony Moore, and Charlie Adlard. The show also stemmed into an award-winning video game by the same name. Now, you're probably wondering, how can I learn more about this gut-oozing, throat-chomping zombie fest of a TV show? Well, don't look at me. I mean, I had to borrow information from the wiki article just to give you a basic description. But, luckily, we have someone here on campus who can help you guys out. Our very own resident Walking Dead expert, Haley Clement. She was able to sit down with me and talk a bit about the show, as well as her recent trip to where the show had been filmed.
So the show consists of zombies and then a bunch of people that the audience can relate to. So me personally, I related to Andrea because she is this really strong and just like powerful, independent woman, and I don't know, stuff like that is interesting. It was called Sonoa, Georgia, and in the show it's called Woodbury, so it was pretty interesting. I saw actual buildings that said Woodbury on it, which was awesome. And then when I watched the show, I would like look for the specific storefronts that I saw when I was there. Sonoa doesn't have zombies walking around on the street, and it's also just, it looks like a happier place. I know it's weird, but in the show, I guess from color of the film they use or when they edit it, it's just really gloomy and dark because it makes sense because it's The Walking Dead. But in real life, it's actually like the buildings are, there was pink ones, there was blue ones. It was interesting. Because it's the greatest show on earth. It's just really interesting to see what makes people lose it. And the show does a really good job of doing that.
Well, there you have it, folks. The Walking Dead. Let's just hope that if a zombie apocalypse ever does occur, you aren't the one we're running from. I'm Alleah Shandles, and we'll see you next time on Pop Culture.
In the year 1969, a man named John McConnell came up with the idea for Earth Day at a conference held by the United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization. He had the idea of Earth Day being held on March 21, 1970, because it was the first day of spring. 1 month later, Senator Nelson of Wisconsin founded another Earth Day on April 22, 1970. This Earth Day may have been more focused on the United States, but was later taken internationally 20 years later in 1990. Today, more than 150 countries celebrate Earth Day. So it is on this day in history, April 22nd, that Earth Day was decided to be held as a new holiday. My name is Matthew Pittarelli, and I'll see you next time on this day in history.
Cool. I love The Walking Dead.
Yeah, I still have to watch that sometime.
It's really awesome.
I'll be sure to check it out. Okay, this week's word is lilt.
Lilt can be a verb meaning to sing or play in a light or rhythmic manner, or it can be a noun meaning a rhythmic song or intonation of voice.
The word lilt is usually used when talking about something being rhythmic or melodic. An example being, "Good morning, Amanda."
Good afternoon, Rachel.
Oh. Well, that's all for today. I'm Rachel, and that's Amanda, and we'll see you guys next broadcast.
So, do you have any plans for this weekend? Rachel, what are you doing? Rachel? Hello? It's Rachel. Oh, okay then. Alright.